Good evening, warriors. It's Lisa Wolf here, and today is Transparent Tuesday. On Transparent Tuesday, I kind of want to talk about vaccination. I truly feel that it is a personal choice, and to be frank, it's really nobody's business what you decide to do. Um, the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people have been asking me like how I feel about it. I know I don't think it's the mark of the beast, but like when I went and got vaccinated, I did the first dose and it wasn't for me. And I had to learn that the hard way because they say it's safe and everything and whatever, how you may feel about it. That's not what I came on here for. But I felt like, well, if I'm going to get any of the symptoms, I still have them, like the long-term effects, because I do have post-COVID syndrome. And I said, if I get fatigue or I feel nauseated or tired from it or get a fever or whatever, that's like nothing new. Like I've experienced that. But my body, it took a different toll. I took the Pfizer and it was one dose and it was on April 9th. And soon after, like where they have you sit to observe you for 15 minutes, I automatically, like within, it wasn't even 5 minutes, I got flushed, which I was like, okay, that's probably just a side effect, no big deal. And then my heart started racing. And so I kind of sat it out and I asked the people that were at the table, does your heart increase with this? And they kind of looked at each other and they kind of rolled their eyes and went on their day. And I was talking to another colleague, a coworker of mine, and she was just like, are you okay? And I was just like, yeah, it's just that my heart's racing a little bit. So it died down a little bit, like went to normal, and then it raced back up. And I was like, okay, there's something most definitely wrong. And I asked those people, I was just like, there is something most definitely wrong. And they're like, all right, we'll get the nurse and blah, blah, blah. And the nurse that gave me my shot came over and she was feeling for my pulse. And she was just like, it is racing. And so they took me to the ER, and long story short, I was in SVT, supraventricular tachycardia, and they had to give me medicine that literally stops your heart, and hopefully it goes into a rhythm, like a normal rhythm. And I was still kind of tacky, but it worked. But it was like the most painful experience I ever experienced. But there was something during that time that usually like people would be like freaking out. And like me, I had this sense of peace over me. And it's hard to explain, but I knew exactly what was going on. I heard them say, oh crap, she's in SVT. And I was just like, oh, this is really happening, you know? And all I remember is people working on me and like putting leads on me, poking me. And then I could hear the doctor in the background. And all I could feel was this sense of peace. And I was just thinking about my boys actually, because it was before WrestleMania, and last year we didn't get to watch WrestleMania together because I was in quarantine. And it just like, I don't know, it was like a different type of experience that I ever experienced. And I thought life was short before, but now I'm really counting my blessings. And so Friday is my second shot, and I just want to say that I had to make a decision about doing this vaccine, and I come to the conclusion I'm not going to do it right now until they find out what's causing my SVT. There's a team of doctors. Some of them say that it was a combination of, like, I was gonna go in SVT anyways because of my post-COVID syndrome, or that the vaccine was just a coincidence, which I truly don't believe in coincidences. It happened for a purpose and a reason, and that's beyond my control. All I know is that as of right now, I'm not getting the vaccine, but that doesn't mean that others shouldn't. But I'm just telling you my story because I do have post-COVID syndrome, and it did that's what happened to me. And as of right now, like with the vaccine anyways, it's not going to prevent me from not getting COVID again. And then they say, well, it's so your symptoms won't be so bad. But I got it bad the first time around. So, like, I don't even know, like, even if I got it a little bit again, what that would entail. Like, I don't know. But we still have to use precautions and whatnot. But I honestly believe it's a personal choice, and, like, use your precautions. And I am blessed that I was I was very fit before, and I'm still continuing on my fit journey as much as I can physically do, because I know that's what saved me too, because I was watching what I ate. I was very strict on my routines of exercise and everything, but the only thing I didn't do, and I'm learning, is getting plenty of rest. And I didn't rest a whole lot. I was always on the go, pushing, and keeping busy versus being steadfast and persevering. And so, like, getting the vaccine is a choice. But I wanted to share my story because not many people have heard of that. A lot of people haven't even heard of post-COVID syndrome, but it is real. And I am fighting every day with healthy healing and changing my lifestyle. I hope this has blessed somebody, but I would really consider praying and just, like, seeking the Lord for what he wants to do, because what he does with someone else may not be what he wants to do with you. Everybody's journey is different. I hope you guys have a blessed evening.